Yeah, I like the monk being able to attack twice. That's nice.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. That's what's it called? Flurry of blows, right?
Now, Flurry of Blows will give me 3 if I spend a Kai point.
Oh wow. Oh, it's basically like 2-weapon fighting.
It's martial arts. It's just martial arts. It gives me an extra attack if I use an unarmed attack or if I use a monk weapon.
Oh, okay. So could you use 2 weapons and then still get an extra attack on top of that, or how does that work?
I don't know. It doesn't say. I would assume not, because if your hands are full, how can you use a monk fist attack?
Is the monk extra?
Unless you want to do a bitch slap, I don't.
Is the monk extra attack a bonus action?
It is not.
Because I know
it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. It's a bonus action.
So yeah, that's what limits it. Because when you use 2 weapons, the off weapon is a bonus action.
Yeah.
So you can't get too ridiculous with it. Unlike Chrissy with the freaking smites over there. Oh my god. Again, something vulnerable to radiant. It's like, look out.
Oh, listen. That was completely fair. Dwayne's character gave up his attack to allow me to attack again. So
yeah,
it's
no,
not like it was
totally.
like breaking the thing.
It was like a combo in a video game, like where 2 characters do something together.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
It's like we'd fought together before, like for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, at 6th level, my attacks count as magical.
Nice. You guys are gonna get some treasure.
I like treasure.
We got a nice pink gem.
Yeah.
It's the first step towards crafting a fabulous, which mysteriously appears in another realm.
I love it.
A forgotten realm.
Maybe we crafted it and then dropped it through a portal.
Although I guess this happened afterwards, like so there'd have to be some time travel shenanigans.
Yeah. So the gem is a rhodochrosite. I wonder if that's a real thing. I'm gonna just start putting some of this stuff in chat.
Rhodochrosite is real.
Ah.
The manganese carbonate mineral with a chemical composition MnCO3.
Ah. Nice. Even got the chemical formula here.
I'm liking the mask.
I thought you might. I actually came up with that before you nailed down your character. And I was like, oh, cool. This is going to be great.
Yeah. Definitely going to want to see if it's magical.
I'm not dexterous enough for a bow.
That's my best quality.
And here I thought it was Mask's, like, just sterling personality. He wouldn't even get in on the orgy, man. Thought we were friends.
He doesn't trust new people. He wasn't going to get anywhere involved with someone he doesn't know or trust.
You know what? He showed the right instincts in hindsight, so, you know. He was right.
All right. I think it's all there.
8 potions, 3 scrolls. That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. This is kind of all the loot I should have given you up to this point. All in one big treasure hoard.
Yeah.
Because I don't like giving loot out when it doesn't make sense, you know? So I'm like, well, was a noble house. This was basically they scoured the house and found everything valuable and piled it all on this table. And this is all the stuff.
Man, I feel like they did all the work. Just leave them a cut or something.
For the closets?
Yeah.
So since she doesn't own the house, I guess
we'll leave them. We'll leave them one of those gems and just let them fight over it.
All right.
One and set an ambush.
So yeah, the grand total of all this stuff on this table is 4,000 copper pieces, 1,500 silver pieces, 400 gold pieces, a gold jewelry box with platinum filigree worth 25 gold. Inside the box is a blue quartz necklace worth 25 gold and matching earrings worth 25 gold, and a small gold bracelet worth 25 gold. There's a black mask stitched with silver thread worth 25 gold, embroidered silk handkerchief, whatever color you want. It's undefined at this moment, worth 25 gold. 6 of those rhodochrosite worth 10 gold each.
I gotta Google that.
They're opaque light pink stones. And Yeti says they are a real thing.
Yeah, they're pretty cool looking.
And
Yes, they are.
some items that may or may not be magical.
All right, so we got to do some potion sipping.
Yeah, basically.
I'm down. I'll grab one.
Okay, so I will tell you what the potions are. Let's see. You're just gonna sip them all?
Yeah, one at a time. That starts tapping to stop.
So there are 5 potions of greater healing. A potion of hill giant strength.
Which gives you 19, right? No, 20? I forget.
I don't remember. Potion of fire breath. And the other one is an elixir of healing.
Well, my damage output is rather limited, so I'd like the potion of fire breath just for a little bit of, in case we run into something that can only be damaged by it.
Totally.
So,
Sounds good.
And there are still some other items that may or may not be magical as well.
Dwayne, you can no longer play Fire Breath, but you can play Fire Breath.
we got it. Do we want to start a thread or something? Probably should start a thread, huh?
Yeah. If you want, I can start one because I already have a document. I can just paste them in.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
That'd be
That
great.
works.
You're like the full service DM. Like, check under the hood, fill the tires.
You coming over and give me a back rub later, Lex?
Yeah. Virtual back rub.
That would be so bizarre.
I just realized I didn't figure out what's on the scrolls, and there's really no easy way to do that.
No. So the hill giant strength. See, my strength's already. So what is hill giant 19 or is that ogre? This hill giant is 20.
Let me check.
Well, mine's already 17. So to get the best bang for the buck, it would probably either go to Idunn or Mask.
It gives you a 21.
I'm all dex based, so I wouldn't be good with it.
What's the number again, Lex?
21.
Oh, 21. That's smoking hot.
Yeah.
Idunn then?
Idunn has an 18, so.
Oh, your strength is better than mine? Holy smokes. So, yeah, I mean, I guess whoever could have it.
It's a new age when the female half-elf has more strength than the male half-orc.
It is.
This is not first edition, guys.
It's right.
I say you
Wait a
take
minute.
it, Dwayne. That too could use it.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a high strength character. I have 8 strength.
I have 10, but everything I use is dex based, so there's no point in me having it.
I thought everything the monk did was versatility.
21, you said? Yeah.
All my weapons, everything is all dex.
Well, I thought it was I thought it was finesse, not dex. Finesse is either or.
No, finesse is
Yeah,
dex.
it's either or. But
Yeah, the martial arts lets you use dex instead of strength if it's a monk weapon or martial.
I think Chris's
unarmed.
question is, can you choose which one you want?
yeah, I can choose to go either or, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
but you-
use your choice of strength or dex.
It wasn't a question. It was a statement. Because
Yeah,
I
but
played a
his
monk
character
before I played the ranger.
is built to use dex. He doesn't have a strength that he'd want to use.
His character is built to use dex, but if he had the hill giant strength potion, he could make use of it because he could, for while the duration of the potion was, use strength instead of dex. That was more.
Right, but it'd be
What I
less
was
of an
getting.
increase maybe than like if Dwayne's character used it, depending what his dex is.
It's not really relevant. That wasn't the point. The point was more. Never mind.
So we got Then we got a jar, goggles, and a ring.
And
You can
some
take a guess
arrows.
at what the jar and goggles are.
Or bolts, I guess. And some scrolls.
Oh, crossbow bolts.
I don't think any of us has a way to identify them if they are magical.
No.
All you need to do is spend a short rest with an item to identify it.
Yeah.
Well, are we taking a short rest?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it now. These guys just kind of turn invisible in front of us.
Yeah.
I'm not inclined to just let them butcher us while we sleep. As much as
Short
I'd like
rest
to die.
is not sleeping.
We could just let's finish maybe exploring the house and then decide. But I'm going to grab some potions before we go, just in case.
Oh, I was thinking. Divine Sense. As an action, you open your awareness of the forces around you until the end of your next turn. You know the location of any celestial feet or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. You know the type, but not its identity. Would that work if they were invisible but not behind cover?
Yes. If
That
they
was my
were
question.
in this room, you would be able to detect them. But if they were in
Okay,
another
so-
room, it would be considered total cover. So
Then you get into like doorways, but okay. So yeah, if I had done that when they had initially turned invisible, then I would have probably been able to know where they are unless they teleported. That was more my question. But I didn't think about it until I went to the bathroom.
but you could use it now to know if they're still in this room or not. I mean, 60 feet is more than enough to know if they're in this room. That's bigger than this room is. All right, I'll figure out what these scrolls are, because those you don't need to spend time to identify as long as you know this or have access to the spell.
Is Klatu the only one that's significantly injured or non-trivially injured?
Yeah, I think I was the only one that really took the hit, but I don't know. I'm 30 of 41, so I'm not too.
I've got prayer of healing, but I think that might be better saved
Yeah, I'm 20.
until
Yeah, I got
Sorry.
26 out of 33, so yeah, I'm good too.
I'll keep an eye on the situation.
So these are all spell scrolls.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I'm trying to pick ones that seem appropriate. There we go. There's the third one. So one's first level, one's second level, one's third level. So you can cast a scroll that's higher level than what you can cast. You just have to make a roll. And I think it's the difficulty is 10 plus the spell level, I think.
That scroll of protection from evil and good could be quite useful if we run into that succubus-looking creature again. Would Mahmoud know anything about what she might be? Roll like a
Yeah, religion. Yeah.
Nah, he has no idea. He's hot though.
Yeah. Smoking hot.
But I think you would know that protection from evil and good would be good against undead and fiends. And
Yes, definitely. I think every cleric knows that. That's like Cleric 101, what they teach you.
I meant to prepare that, and then I forgot. Maybe Mahmoud should hold on to that one then, in case we need him to cast it on somebody. Unless somebody else can cast it. Maybe Idunn?
Idunn can definitely cast it.
So if she wants to hold on to that, that's cool.
I mean, it's all three of the scrolls are gonna go to Mahmoud or Idunn because they're the ones that can cast those kind of spells.
Yeah. Well, you pick whichever ones you like, and I'll take the rest, because it doesn't really matter. I get a bunch of spells.
I think giving the spell scrolls to you might be a little bit better because you'll actually cast them, whereas she'll be a little bit more worried about standing front line. She's not going to pull out a spell scroll front line.
Okay. I'll add those to my sheet then. That makes a lot of sense.
I'm thinking since we have 5 potions of greater healing, give everybody 1 and give Idunn 2 because Idunn is one who's least likely to go down.
Sounds good.
Works.
Not from what I saw last night, but okay.
Zane.
Well, least likely to go
See how
down.
awkward you've made things now, Lex?
I love it.
You've ruined the game. Okay, no, that makes sense.
This is definitely not a lawful good party.
It's an awful sexy.
Although I don't know, Alondria is a pretty, you could probably be lawful good and participate in an orgy. There's nothing really against the law in it.
Yeah, come on.
And it's definitely good, right?
Listen,
I know what you said.
law doesn't necessarily mean law of the land. Law means you have a specific set of guidelines that you follow. Not that I'm making a justification for being lawful and participating in orgy. I mean, Idunn's chaotic good, but...
Well, no, I think lawful is the law of the land. Like, that's what it is. You're all about law, whatever that law is. So, like, lawful evil people are like, they follow the law, but they're evil. Like, politicians.
Politicians.
Such cynical people.
So,
Mahmoud's lawful neutral.
So yeah, now we just got a bunch of random crap to identify whenever we take a short rest, and a bunch of random crap that we split evenly amongst the bags, I would guess, until we go back to town and sell it.
Cool.
let's clear out the rest of the place then if everybody's all caught up.
I mean, the
If
thing
that's
is,
right.
like, if it looks like they've already looted the place, collected it all for us, I mean, we're not getting paid
Yeah.
to do much else here.
Aren't you curious though?
Maybe they're hiding somewhere. We can finish them off.
Idunn at this point has just got that morbid curiosity and just kind of wants to see what's going on.
Yeah.
Hey, it's okay. What is the worst that could happen? We could all die.
That is the worst that could happen.
No, according to Mahmoud, that is the best case scenario.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing.
All right. So is there a door out of this room or what?
Yeah. So to make a long story short, you guys searched the rest of the house. There aren't any more evil creatures in here. It's pretty much an abandoned house.
Okay.
They've done a really good job of finding anything remotely valuable and putting it in this room. So
Okay.
you guys spend an hour or so, searching the place, but you just find a bunch of mildew.
All right.
All right. Well, let's go back. Let's go get some real work.
Yeah.
Somebody else. I think Mask has got to start vetting our contacts from now on.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Knew there was something off about her.
She's a succubus.
Nice.
So
Man,
yeah.
as soon as you said like she was super, super like the most trustworthy of people, I'm like, oh yeah, no, she's definitely bad.
Well, you guys played along great. And
Nobody's bad.
that was fun. I mean, if Steve wouldn't have saved against that charm, things could have gone very differently.
Yeah. It's a good thing that's his best save for sure. Yeah.
And then I was going to have her kiss you. And actually, she could have like one-shotted, I think, any of you with her kiss. But she has to charm you first, or you have to be willing. So she could have done it the night before. But once like Mahmoud knew what was up, like she had to charm him first. So she can do it.
Nice. Can she keep trying to charm, like even after she's failed?
Yeah. But she just wanted to get GTFO. Live to fight and fuck another day. Right?
Yeah. Oh well. I mean, all's well that ends well. I mean, all of us could have died,
Yeah.
but hey.
Yep.
Yeah, that would have been a quick party if maybe that night when you guys were all having fun. Massacon up there the next day. Wonder what's taking these guys so long.
All right. So once you guys have searched the house, it's probably early evening by that point. You definitely, you'd have to travel all night to get back to the city. So you could do that, or you could, camp somewhere for the night and go back the next day.
Still not quite sure I want to sleep in this old creepy house.
Yeah.
We could find a place to make a camp and, identify all of the some items and then go to sleep.
Yeah.
Will we make it back before they close the gate?
If you hurried, you could probably make it to the outer gate before they close it at nightfall, which is like at the edge of the farms and stuff. And then at least, it's safer than being out in the woods.
I mean, let's do that.
I'm fine. I got a horse. I can make it.
See you guys. Hope you make it.
Fuck your house. She'll touch that thing.
It's either camp or spooky house. What do you guys want? I'm kind of opposed
Spooky house, camp, or try to make the gate.
Book it. Book it for the gate.
All right, let's go for the gate. Load up the several hundred pounds of coins and let's get going.
I have saddlebags on the horse, so we can
Nice.
all on the horse and then make a book.
So we're basically using
There
the
you
horse
go.
as a beast of burden.
Yep.
That's what they're for.
Now I feel better about the horse.
And if you get really lonely,
And brown eyes be winking at you.
of course,
All right,
once you
yeah.
go succubus, it's kind of hard to go back.
Fuck goodness. All right, let's head back. We book it on back, load up all the coins and whatnot.
I thought it was awesome how it worked out that she could seduce all of you, potentially, because of Idunn's proclivities. But Mask Man, he's just too disciplined.
Yep.
Just wasn't having it.
And who says that untrustworthy thing is a flaw?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could have tried to charm you, but I think she thought that 4 was a good enough party. So
That's it. Sex equals danger. Welcome to Lex's
danger.
world of repression. Sexuality. Sex equals danger.
If your first adventure doesn't involve an orgy, you're not doing it right.
That's it.
All right, so you guys beat feet and you make it to the gate just as they're getting ready to shut it, and you can make camp like along the road or in a farmer's field or something, whatever. Shouldn't be anything too nasty on this side of the gate.
We're adventurers. Why don't we just walk up to one of these farms and just kind of be like, hey, can we just
We're taking over tonight.
sleep in your farm? And
Yeah, maybe they'd have a spare room or let you sleep in the barn or something.
yeah, let's look for one that's a 2-story, because that means they're more likely to have some there's the farmers and then of course the farmers' daughters. So you want a big house. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you
Okay.
saying about farmers' daughters?
Man.
They keep you warm at night.
That
Just
succubus,
my
it just got the
experience.
appetite
Very
going, Now it's like,
And make you breakfast in the morning.
Yeah, we've all seen that movie.
all right. So you stop at a farm and they agree to put you up for the night. They offer they have a place in the house that Idunn can sleep, and they offer the rest of you the hayloft in their barn.
This is perfect.
No problem.
And Chrissy, you don't have to. I mean, you can sleep in the barn if you want, but they offer you a place in the house since you're a lady.
Can't I now
Sexism.
as an entertainer, I believe I kept something called by popular demand where I can play for my
Okay.
food and keep or something like that. Where is that?
Oh yeah. It's mainly a thing as the farmer's wife is the one that makes the call on who gets to stay in the night or in the house, and for whatever reason she finds Idunn the most trustworthy seeming of you all.
That That's
I promised
she
her
is
to
a
show it.
paladin.
That's racist.
Sexist, racist, classist, all together.
Hobbyists.
I ain't gonna lie, Math doesn't look friendly at all.
Well, I doubt Klatu does either. How big is your guy, Dwayne?
Like 6'2".
Yeah, and
pounds.
like tusks and shit.
Yeah, tusks, but he's like a strong man. He was a carnival barker for a while. He's gonna get a little.
Yeah, and half orcs are unknown.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like if you're walking down the street and you saw a dude like, I don't know, like a pro wrestler or something. It's like you wouldn't run away screaming, but you might be a little like, whoa. I might cross the street a little early.
Who here knows about pro wrestlers besides me? Anybody?
Not really.
Yeah.
No.
I
Okay.
mean, like old
Who's
school.
Ass Man? Remember Ass Man?
Yeah.
He was the best. All right, do a little Google search on Ass Man. Who's good? He had a song.
I'm an ass man.
Yep.
All right, so you guys are staying at the farm. And Klatu is playing the old washboard.
Damn right.
I mean, does he have an actual washboard, or is that just his abs?
He plays his breastplate.
Yeah.
He like takes it off and it's got the ridges and it's like washboard.
Yeah, man, that's just efficient.
Or you wouldn't even have to take it off. You just,
Yeah.
wax on, wax off, baby.
It vibrates very nicely.
And Mask, you play bagpipes? Is that right?
Yep.
You got the pipes with you?
But
Oh yeah.
yep. But he's studying the black mask that was found.
Ah.
Let him quietly
Right.
serenade you to sleep with his bagpipes.
Does anyone have detect magic? Because that would at least tell you which items you need to identify and which you don't need to worry about.
Not prepared.
I don't do arcane things.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Well, I don't know. I feel like detect magic is kind of more to get more information. I feel like most magical items are going to be kind of obvious that they're magical.
Yeah.
Like the bolts like kind of glow with silvery light, and yeah.
Actually, you know what? I forgot to. I actually forgot one of my prepared spells for the day. I was missing one, so I guess I could say that I picked up detect magic if that kind of helps smooth things along.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I don't care.
So I'll just tell you well, it's a ritual, right? So you can cast it as a ritual because as a cleric, you have all your spells, right? You don't really have a spell book. You have all of them.
Yeah, but you still have to prepare your spells, and I think for a ritual, you still have to prepare it, but if you use it as a ritual, you don't actually have to use up the slot.
Oh, okay.
If that's my understanding of it.
Okay. All right, so we'll just say you prepared it. And so the jar, the goggles, and the ring are all magical. The 3 bolts are magical. And the potions and scrolls you guys already know about. So the mask is not magical. It's just really cool.
All right.
I miss the 80s.
Man, I hope that's a jar of infinite mayonnaise.
Hey, I gave you guys an alchemist jug last time and no one ever used it.
I know.
Yeah.
Not once.
I'm kind of sad about that. I should have at least used it for the oil.
I'm a nice man.
So we each get to identify one thing or something?
One thing per hour. So,
Oh.
I mean, you guys aren't really on a time limit, so you could.
Yeah, let's check them all out. Let's powwow it out.
All right.
But
So
first we gotta eat. Right?
Yeah, they
gotta
make you supper.
We'll say a prayer, may this food sustain us until the time of our joyful death.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might get some sideways looks when you start praying to Hades over at dinner, but you know, what are they gonna say about it?
What are they gonna say about it?
Idunn offers a much nicer thanks to Primordia for providing this bountiful gift of food.
Yeah, so Mahmoud like says his prayer, and there's this kind of uncomfortable silence, and then Idunn says her prayer, and then everybody's like, "Amen, amen." Hey, they're farmers. They're all about Primordia. Hades is more like we pay him off once a year so he doesn't come after us, you know.
That's cool.
Well, probably more often than that. Like no, they're, you know, it makes them you can tell it makes them a little uncomfortable, but they're, you know, they're very respectful to Hades. No one is gonna, you know, disrespect Hades because that would just be stupid. Or a cleric of Hades, for that matter.
Yeah, they don't know that Mahmoud's not going to kill him.
That's right.
But, you know, Primordia is great because, like, Mahmoud loves Primordia. Primordia is dandy because who else, like, is there to provide all the souls for reaping? I mean,
right? Yeah.
She gives and Hades takes. You know, it's like they're yin and yang. You need both.
Yeah, and even as a cleric or a paladin, you can still honor other gods. It's just you have this one that's kind of your favorite.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool. So yeah, you guys have a nice feast.
Mass praise to the goddess of darkness, goddess of shadow. Just calls her that. Doesn't call her by her name. Just calls her the goddess of shadow.
Cool.
Probably gets a look from the farmers too.
You guys are so cosmopolitan, all these new religions. Wow.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, they treat you to a good meal of all their, you know, hand-grown food, and
we should leave them something, you know, as a thank you.
Idunn will leave them Primordia's blessing, for their harvest will be bountiful.
I mean, Mahmoud would be happy to leave Hades' blessing, but that's frowned upon in some places.
Well, they make a point, like after you say your prayers, they almost do the kind of like the Thanksgiving thing where they talk about like what they're thankful for or whatever. But they say, you know, before you and the gods, that they are thankful to have you under their roof because, you know, the Adventurers Guild protects all of us from all the things that are out there. And so they're actually kind of honored to have you with them because if it weren't for you guys, they'd probably be dead.
Well, one day you will be so blessed.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys have a great meal. You know, go. Chrissy, are you going to sleep in the house, or are you going to sleep in the hayloft with the other guys?
Idunn was probably going to sleep in the loft with them, but that's more because she's kind of curious about these cool-looking shiny items that they found, and she kind of wants to be there. Doesn't want them to get into them without her.
All right, so you guys identify the items, and I can just tell you what they are. Let's see, where are they? Here we go. Wait a minute. Okay, so here's a couple of them. So you've got 2 crossbow bolts plus 1, and 1 crossbow bolt plus 2. It didn't copy the 2 for some reason. And the other things are these. And I have some pictures. So the goggles of night, here's what they look like.
Watchmen.
So yeah, they're very owl-like, and basically what those do is if you don't have dark vision, they give you dark vision 60 feet. If you already have dark vision, they extend it by 60 feet.
And as a bonus action, you look like a total dork.
Or a superhero, depending.
No, that's a free action.
That's a free action.
Yeah, come on.
I'm not going to wear those, and whoever wears those, I'm going to just make fun of ruthlessly.
They do not require attunement. You can
Get
just
ready
wear
for
them.
the bird jokes. You put that thing on.
Let me make sure there's not anything else.
I feel like this is right at Mask's alley, you know? Like, if he can't hide anything else about his face, but if he puts the goggles on, it's like full blackout.
Yeah. Thank God he already has dark vision.
Yeah.
Well, but it extends it. So if your dark vision is 60 feet, it goes to 120. Which could be handy.
That look is not worth the extension.
No? Okay. Well, maybe Nathan will want him. He's playing a human, I think. He's a bard. He might get into that.
Yeah, it could be. Lore bard, probably a total nerd.
Totally.
Nerd!
He's a sailor bard, so
Oh.
yeah, he probably doesn't care what he looks like.
Yeah.
And the ring is a ring of the ram, and that's what that looks like.
Sweet.
That's cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot the little special things.
Do you find these pictures? Do you scan them once?
Yeah, these are from the DMG. So, that's where I got them from.
So you scanned them?
Yeah, and then like cropped it and everything.
That's cool. It's kind of uncomfortable.
So the goggles are of elven make and were once worn by a great elven hero. And the ring is Ring of the Ram. So these, if I can find it. Oh, that's right.
'Cause I'm an ass man.
So this ring has 3 charges. It gets 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. While wearing the ring, you can use an action to spend 1 to 3 charges to attack one creature you can see within 60 feet. The ring produces a spectral ram's head and makes its attack roll with a +7 bonus. On a hit, for each charge you spend, the target takes 2d10 force damage and is pushed 5 feet away from you. Alternatively, you can spend 1 to 3 of the ring's charges as an action to try to break an object you can see within 60 feet that isn't being worn or carried. The ring makes a strength check with a +5 bonus for each charge you spend.
And does it regenerate its charges? I'm sorry, did I miss that part?
Yeah, 1d3 every day at dawn.
Okay. But it doesn't have that thing where if you use its last charge, it might blow up, or...
No.
Okay.
So you can use them all and not worry.
Man, that reminds me of Harry Dresden's rings, the kinetic rings he has. Anybody get that reference?
Yeah, and it's pretty cool because you can do 3 smaller attacks or 1 really big one.
Yeah.
And do
10, that's pretty good.
60-10 and push them 15 feet. That one does require attunement. So whoever takes that will be their second attuned item.
Would that count as a magic attack then?
Yes.
Okay.
It's force damage. There's very few things that have resistance to force.
Okay. But if it required a magic item to hit a monster.
Yeah, that would count.
That would overcome that.
Yep.
So tell me about this ointment.
Oh, the ointment is Keodom's ointment. You guys had it in the other campaign. It's a healing thing. Where is it?
I don't think we ever used it.
I think Trevor had it.
Yeah, I think he was banking it for a while.
Isn't it basically just like the lowest level of healing potion, but it has 3 charges and it's applied like an ointment instead of drank like a potion?
It also gets rid of poison and stuff too.
So let's see how many doses it's got. So it's got 3 doses. And yeah, it's like an ointment. So to use it, you can either eat it or you can just rub it on the skin. And each dose heals 2d8 plus 2 hit points, and also cures poison and disease. So it's got three of those doses.
Cool.
And you can only give someone like one at a time. So you can't like cram the whole thing in their mouth all at once. Unlike the Ring of the Ram, where you can blow all those charges at once.
Cool.
So, since the only person who uses crossbows is Mahmoud, he probably is going to have all those bolts.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's cool with me. Who wants the other stuff? Nobody wants to wear the goggles at night because they're dorkish, but
I think they're cool.
I think they're cool.
They have a practical value for sure. What about the Ring of the Ram?
I can't see anybody that wouldn't find that useful in some situation or another.
Yeah, I think that's multi-purpose. Anybody can like that.
Oh, another thing about the ring is it has the loud quality. So when you use it, it makes a thunderclap. So it's not super stealthy, but it's cool.
Sounds like it's right up my alley. Sold. Just because it's loud. I want it.
Go for it.
Cool.
Chrissy, do you have a Dungeon Master's Guide?
Let me look. I have a player's handbook. Oh,
you do. Okay. So it's in there. All the good stuff it does. The only thing
I
is...
also have a monster manual.
Awesome. The only thing that's not in there is a loud, and that's just it. It makes a loud thunder sound when you use it. But other than that, it's just Ring of the Ram as it is in the book.
Okay. Who's gonna hold on to that ointment? I mean, hold on to that too, since I seem to be holding on to other things to administer to other people. Or does somebody else want to have it so I don't have all of the things that can be administered to other people?
Yeah, I'm fine either way. I've got my own ways of trying to help people if things go badly, so we can spread the love.
All right, one time only special deal at Lex's Bargain Bottom Warehouse.
Tell us more.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I am going to say that the goggles have the glamour property, which basically when you wear them, they can look however you want them to look.
Oh, sweet.
So they could look like a mask. They could look like a tattoo. They could look however you want.
Cool.
Since nobody wants to use them. Fucking
but I want to wear them the way that they look.
I want to wear them like Ray-Bans, man. Just fucking black Ray-Bans.
I wear my sunglasses at night.
You literally would. It would be the time to wear them.
That's right.
So fucking cool. Yeah, I think I just want stuff that looks cool now.
I don't care if it has any stats, just as long as it looks cool.
Value. I just want stuff that looks cool.
This is a pimp cape. No bonuses, just you look like a pimp.
That's great.
Some aquarium shoes. Again, no bonuses, but you have little fish swimming around in your shoes.
Oh, man.
I mean, one of the ideas for your party name was Dance Dance Revolution, right?
It's true.
Yeah.
Saturday Night Fever on Thursdays. All right. So you guys identify those, and you go to sleep with full bellies and sore loins. Well, some of you.